What's your take as regards this?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. I remain one and the only evangelist, Biafra, Benjamin Johnson. This is Nachi, one and the only Biafran evangelist. My beloved brothers, I love what is happening today in the court. And I love the drama that is going to take place because it is no longer children things. It is now the game of the men. You can see the previous court appearance of Nnamdi Kanu, you know, when the Nigerian government came with their evidence. There is what the judge put. He said trial, trial within trial. That is the English political language. Trial within trial. And when the trial within trial was checkmated, it was founded and funded under the foundation that it was under duress. Under what? Duress. Under forceful human rights. That they went against his right and they forced him to do what? To say some certain things which on a norm it doesn't supposed to admit some certain things which on a norm it doesn't supposed to. You and I know Master Nnamdi Kanu very well. It's Mr. Nonsense. It doesn't tolerate, and you cannot, expect him to say some certain things that will implicate him in the court of the law, because he knows what it means to say some certain things or to admit some certain statements or to endorse or sign his signature in some write-up. But under duress, there is a saying that a soldier fights to remain in order to fight tomorrow. That was what he did. He admitted, concur with the DSS based on the thorough torture that they give to him against his will. So today he is defending it. And as you can see, trial within trial, he conquered Nigeria and he defeated Nigeria. And it was clearly stated that, yes, truly, it was under duress, because for you to try him there on that condition, that situation, that his lawyer supposed to be there, supposed to be aware of which none of these things take place. But glory be to God that today is another day. We are waiting to see what will be the outcome of today, because so far so good. You can see, the European Union, that is the EU, you can see people from UN, United Nations, you can see AU, African Union, you can see all their delegates. It's not, I told you people that this thing has gone beyond children issues, children game. It has come to the level of, if you are not matured enough, please don't come to court. If you are not matured enough, please don't come and witness the matter. If you are not matured enough, please don't show. So it is the game of men. I repeat, men. Master Nnamdi Kanu is a man. Nigeria, man. AU, that is African Union, man. EU, European Union, man. UN, United Nations, you know what that means. So if you watch all this, and let me tell you, Pan-African delegates, and the leaders of Pan-Africa, as it is now, as it is hot, when you are mentioning Pan-Africa, you are mentioning, including somebody like Captain Ibrahim Traore. You understand? And when you mention Ibrahim Traore, you are mentioning, see, there is a news, that is when I watch it. Africans are waking up. Go to Botswana president today. When I watch his speech, you know what he said? He said, my family and my people are you people. I have no other family than you people. So you are my family and I am your son. So we are to make our nation and our people great. Revive again and become what God wants. In fact, when I watched the man's speech, I marveled that through Ibrahim Traore, through the speech of Master Nnamdi Kanu, the lecture and the lessons of Master Nnamdi Kanu, have awakened the spirit of original Africa in the life of Africans. So today is going to be hot. Today is going to blow hot. And today is going to be the game of, it will go beyond trial within trial. It's going to play the game between men versus men, within the men. So that is how it is going to play. So I'm waiting. By 10 o'clock, it will be appearing in the court. You understand? Yeah, anything from 10, it will be appearing in the court. And the many delegates are already there. You can see, oh my God, you can see the delegates. They have already arrived, waiting for the chairman himself, the boss. You know, whenever he appears, he do appear with confidence. So, my beloved brother, so let's wait and see how today we end, because today being the 13th, and I learned that he will still appear again on the 16th. Then after 16th, you have 18 and 19 to finalize the whole thing. Before the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu will now come up with their own to ask if there is anything that they are going to kind of whether petition or to settle with the courts.
But do you think that Nnamdi Kanu, do you think Nnamdi Kanu will accept, you know, the conditions that Nigeria government will want to give him if he's ready to settle out of court?
Based on the condition, and he himself have already admitted that, based on the condition that Nigeria will come with, that he may accept, he may not accept. But I believe within the advice or let me use the word suggestion of previous judge in person of Binta Nyako, advice, instruction, idea, I believe he will concur. But the only thing that will dramatize the issue or the situation is when Nigerian government come with a condition of him dropping Biafra. That will dramatize the whole situation or the whole condition. But whereby they did not come with the ideology of him dropping, you know, Biafra, so definitely I believe he will concur. You understand? I believe he will concur, because what are we even dragging? What are we even, because this is what I want. And do you know that kidnapping alone has covered everything? It's no, that kidnapping has covered any case that Nnamdi Kanu is going to answer or face in the court.
But do you think that he want to drop, you know, the 50 billion naira suit?
It's not
against the government.
I am not Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is a huge. When I say rich man, is understand. He's a huge man. He is done. It's okay. He's not a hungry person. You understand? So 50 billion. He has more than that. I don't know in naira. He worth more than that. Do you understand? So he worth more than that. But see Nigeria, that amount. See, that money is not the major thing, but they want to kind of prove a point to Nigeria and correct Nigeria for some certain things and some certain actions within the some certain mentality which they did not know according to the law. That even you being a government fighting good and fine, there are some extent at which you can operate or you can attack somebody based on the right of humanity, based on his fundamental rights, based on his fundamental rights. That is the issue. That is what they want to correct Nigeria. You understand? So they can reduce it, the price, because it has come to come here to pay according to France how much you want to pay. So they can go into negotiation in that price, that 50 billion. There may be a kind of coming down to reduction 25 to 30 or 35 billion, and Nigeria would like to settle it or take this money and let's end up this case. And the area of kidnapping, or please sacrifice that one for us. It can, you know, it's a normal thing. You can forfeit it, but this agitation will continue. You understand? And the agitation go for 9 be the cocoa. That Biafra 9 be the cocoa, and that is the main point which he must do what? Achieve. Not even in death, but in life. Because God has given him long life, and he must be alive to witness it. Thank you.